If you're creating a personal brand website and you want to turn browsers into buyers, then you're going to want to watch this video, because in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the 6 pages that your personal brand website must have. So let's get into it. What's the first page that you must have on your personal brand website? And this page is your home page. People should be able to learn who you are, what you're about, what you stand for, and how you help people within the first 2 to 3 seconds of landing on your homepage. So that's the first thing that you want to make sure that you're getting across on your homepage. Secondly, you want to make sure that you're capturing some type of contact information, right? So your email list is super important. You want to be building and growing your email list. So on your homepage, you should be giving away some type of freebie, some type of cheat sheet, checklist, resource, some type of downloadable, some type of video series, webinar, whatever, something, some type of value that you can give to somebody in exchange for their email address, phone number, etc. Your homepage directs people to other important pages to help build your brand out that much more. And those other pages are going to be pages like your about page, work with me, contact page, blog, etc. We're going to talk more about that in a second, but that right there is the functionality behind the homepage. This homepage is different from an actual landing page. The second most valuable page that you're going to want to have on your personal brand website is your about page. A lot of people don't even have about pages, but the beautiful thing about this about page, it really connects you to your target audience. It connects you to your prospects. People get to learn more about you and who you are and why you do what you do. Remember, people do business with people. This is your opportunity and chance for people to get to know you on a deeper level. The different elements that you may want to include on your about page to make sure that it converts and make sure that it makes the most impact as possible is this is your opportunity to share your vision. It's an opportunity for you to share your mission and your purpose. What is it that you're trying to do and why is it that you're doing what you're doing? You may want to include fun facts. You may want to include your biography, right? What got you to this point? What's your milestones? What's your timeline from, the last 5 years, the last 7 years? How did you actually get here? Maybe you have a team. Well, guess what? This is a great place for you to visually show who those members are on your team and the roles that they do and what it is that they do. This is the place where you get to highlight and communicate your core values as a person and as a brand and as a company. Again, this is just for people to get to know you on a deeper level. This is your way to stand out. This is your way for people to say, hey, I love who you are. I love what you're about. Like, you are for me. I want to sign up for your email list. I want to buy your products and services. I want to follow you. So your about page is super important. The next page, which is the third page that you must have on your personal brand website, is your work with me page. This could be also like your products page, your services page, whatever. But at the end of the day, this is how people get to learn more about your offers and how you can actually help them. This is your way to actually monetize. So if you're like a coach, consultant, speaker, author, you do something along those lines and you sell your knowledge base, if you will, guess what? This is a way for you to communicate, hey, I have VIP days available. I have one-on-one coaching. I do group coaching. I have a mentorship. I have high-level masterminds. Like, this is your way to communicate at a high level what it is that you do. What are the different options that you have available? And then from there, you can have little buttons that say learn more. And from there, they'll go to the actual sales page for that specific offer. You don't want to overwhelm people and have too many products and services and too many offers, because when you give people too many options, they get confused and they're not going to want to buy. So you want to have, in my honest opinion, no more than 5 options for people to invest in and buy from you. If you sell courses, great. You can have the different type of courses that you sell. If you sell done with you or done for you services, guess what? You can have those different options available also. But that's where you house that information. You house it at a high level on your products page, your services page, or your work with me page. And then from there, each individual offer should have its own sales page that communicates more information about that specific offer, and people can complete applications. They can buy right on the spot. They can book calls on your calendar, etc. The fourth page that you must have on your personal brand website is a blog. Kevin, what? Are you serious? A blog? Blogging was so 2012. It was so 2015. Who even blogs anymore? This isn't about having a blog for the context of having a blog. This is about curating your own content and having it live on your own personal brand website, having it live on your own platform. Here's the deal. Social media is not something that you own. If Instagram goes down, if YouTube goes down, if any of these podcasting platforms go down, whatever, if any of those things go down, you're screwed. You now have to build something up all over again. But the one thing that's yours is your personal brand website and the content that you get to put on your personal brand website. You want to drive as much traffic as humanly possible to your own personal brand website because you want people to stay there for as long as possible, because the longer they're hanging out on your website, the less they're hanging out and getting distracted by other people's websites. The less they're getting distracted by other people's social media and other people's content. So you don't have to be blogging and doing all that if you don't want to. You can embed your YouTube videos on your blog. You can embed your podcast onto your blog. If you want to write and blog, guess what? You can do that. But at the end of the day, this is your content house. This is your content domain. Everything that you've ever built, everything you've ever created from a content standpoint can be organized in a great way to help build your know, like, and trust factor that much more for when people land on your website. So I highly, highly, highly encourage you to create a blog and go all in on it and include video, include audio, do whatever it is that you want, whatever modality works best for you and the brand that you're building, but you absolutely should have a blog. The fifth page that you must include and have on your personal brand website is a testimonials page. This page is really geared towards giving you the best amount of social proof to help you sell yourself without you having to actually sell yourself. It's one thing for you to say, hey, I'm good, I'm great, I know what I'm talking about, I'm an expert, I'm a great person to work with. But it's another thing for somebody else to say that about you, and you actually have a place on your website that highlights all those people, all those companies, all of those brands that you have worked with, that you have helped, that you have been valuable to, and they are raving about you. Video testimonials are obviously really, really good, but guess what? The reality is not everybody is good in front of the camera. Not everyone is going to be good with video. But if they can't do video, the next best thing is a headshot or a company logo or something like that, and some type of written description around how you help them, how you transformed their life, how you transformed their business, how you got them from A to Z. Whatever their outcome or end result was from working with you, that's where they're going to highlight that information. So that is the purpose of this page. You'll be surprised how much money I've made and how much business I've gotten just from people looking at, oh, someone said this about you. Oh, I read that someone said that about you. Oh, I watched that video where someone said such and such about working with you. That's why I booked a call, or that's why I completed an application, or that's why I wanted to hire you. So make sure you have a testimonials page. The sixth and final page is the contact page. So many people miss out on this contact page, but what I love about the contact page is that no matter who is landing on your website, this is hands down the best way for somebody to learn about how they can reach out and how they can contact you. So what I would do if I were you is make sure that you have some type of contact form on there, and it could be as generic or it could be as detailed as possible. I like to keep mine generic because I don't know who is coming onto my website and landing on my website, because I don't know who they are. I don't know what it is necessarily that they may possibly want. So I have generic things. So if people want to book me for a podcast or an interview, they can inquire about that. If someone wants to hire me, they can inquire about that. If someone wants to do some type of partnership or collaboration, they can inquire about that. If they have some type of generic question for me and my team, they can inquire about that. It's a great way for people to reach out to me via my website. And so if you don't have a contact page, you're missing out on so many opportunities for other people who may be landing on your website. They want to reach out to you, but they just don't know how to. That contact page is the best way for someone to do so. Do me a favor, smash that like button, and I have a question for you. In the comments below, drop a comment and let me know, do you have all of these 6 pages right now on your personal brand website? I want to know. And if you don't have all of these pages, you got some work to do. All right, cool. You got all the pages down. You know the different pages that you want to include on your personal brand website, but how do you actually brand this thing in a way that's going to get people's attention, that's going to stand out and actually get people to hire you and buy from you? Don't worry about it. You know how I do. I got you covered. You want to watch this video right here. In this video, I share with you website branding tips that's going to help you take this personal brand website to the next level. So watch this video right here, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.